All right, it's nice to meet you again with you, Larry. I'm glad that you can be back here. First, before we start off, is there any questions that you have?
No, I don't have any questions. I was just very excited to be here, and I'm looking forward to see if we can find an agreement.
Yeah, definitely. So, just before we start off, I just want to kind of tell you about Lab TV.
Mm-hmm.
So we're obviously an internet solution company.
Okay.
We kind of make innovations in social media, that kind of stuff. You kind of already know that already. One of the best reasons that I think is a good reason for you to work with us
Mm-hmm.
is that we were ranked 10th best place to work in the UK.
Okay.
So we're definitely grateful to boast about that. So I guess just for with the position,
Mm-hmm.
so we were obviously, because we talked about this before, we were considering you for sales manager. Yeah. Do you have any questions about that? I'm sorry, I'm just kind of collecting my thoughts here.
It's okay. Yeah, I do have some questions. My questions are kind of go along with what I was talking about before, and that is, as far as since I am going to be moving out there, what are you guys willing to help me out as far as me getting settled over there, and basically be able to make it to work and basically just, yeah, like I said, settle.
Yeah, so we do offer a relocation package.
Okay.
Sorry, I didn't mention that before. Yeah, so the relocation package, let me see, is so it'll guarantee you 4 weeks in a hotel,
Okay.
free of charge, a real estate agent, and limited moving expenses. So we'll help pay for some of your moving expenses and economy class travel.
Okay. Sounds good.
So if you choose to accept the job, we can
Mhm.
provide this for you.
Sounds good. That answers my question. And you said you would help me with some limited amounts. How, approximately, do you have a number?
No, I mean it depends. It depends on who which like company you're using to move with.
Mhm.
Depends on what you're moving. So we can get into the details about that a little later. But
Okay.
yeah.
Perfect. I also wanted to talk about any the expectations, like what I'm expected to do throughout. If I do choose to work with you guys, I just want to see if we're on the same page, like what you guys expect of me.
Yeah. So basically, the biggest thing is because we know that you're already trained. We know that you have an MBA. You kind of know
Mm-hmm.
your stuff about sales. The biggest thing that we're looking for is someone who can continue the work culture that we've kind of embraced here, that we created. And so I just kind of made a list of things here. Obviously, this is what's made us 10th best place to work in the UK. And it's because of our work culture. We try to stay away from people who are very negative and who have poisonous personalities.
Okay.
People who kind of just do their own thing. We really want to kind of create a good team. We want to work together. And that's a big thing that's important to us. And so, just so you know, I mean, I'm obviously in charge of hiring around here. I have interviewed with many people, many good candidates
Mm-hmm.
that I've rejected, not because of their skill level, but more because of just their attitude. 'Cause that's how important it is to us.
Okay.
So
Just to basically kind of repeat what you said is, so
Yeah.
you're looking for, obviously I as a sales manager do have experience and know what to do, but you're just looking for someone who has a positive vibe and that's willing to be a team member, correct?
That's the biggest thing that we're looking for. Obviously, we want you to be well, prepared
Mhm.
for the job.
Yeah.
We can also help you with that. We're gonna provide training and stuff, but
Okay.
that's our biggest thing. Yeah.
That's awesome.
Okay.
Further along, another question I had is, I know that like I don't want to base off my entire interest off of this one part of the decision, but this is very important to me since I did just graduate and I do have a considerate amount of debt. I was looking at how around where would like my salary range be? Like what are you guys willing to pay me while I work here?
Yeah, so we do. Yeah, so we are on a bit of a budget, unfortunately. Since times are kind of tough, we've been in a hiring freeze, is what we call it. So I'm just trying to collect my thoughts here. So I've kind of stuck my neck out for you a little bit because I've the last time that you came, I really saw a lot of potential in you. I could really see you fitting in this company, and I really think you'd be a great addition to our company. However, we wouldn't be able to, just because of the situation that we're in, we wouldn't be able to pay you as much as maybe some other positions in other companies.
Okay.
So probably the best that I can do for you is 60,000 pounds.
Okay.
Now, like I said, I know that's not as much as maybe some of these other positions that offer 70,000, but I guarantee you that we've had many instances where people from these other companies that do the same thing have come to us, left them and come to us, not because of the pay, but because of
the environment.
The environment, exactly.
Okay.
So, unfortunately, that's the best that I can do for you.
Okay. That, like I said, that wasn't the only factor I'm looking at. Another factor would be as far as, do you guys have like any bonus system? Like, is there a way that I can, depending on my work, increase the amount of money that I'm gonna make? Do you guys have that, or like a signing bonus or any of that?
Of course, yes, there is potential that, but it's also contingent on your performance. The better that you perform, and the longer that you stay with us, we can guarantee you bonuses. But I can't give you a set amount right now, and I can't guarantee that the bonus will come at this set amount of time. But I can guarantee that the better that you perform, if you accept this job, the better that you perform, you will at some time receive a bonus.
Okay. And another thing I had a question about is, as far as, because it sounds like a lot of this job is based on performance and how my attitude is and stuff like that. I'm also looking to, hopefully in the next couple of years, advance, maybe move up, depending on, like I said, I'm keeping my options open at the moment. So I was wondering so let's say if I were to work for the company for a certain amount of time, how long would it be for me to move up to basically the next position up?
Yeah, so probably the best, the highest position, I guess, if you were to call it that, in the sales department is the senior sales manager. But you would need at least 5 years of experience in this position as sales manager right now.
Okay.
So to move up, you need that 5 years of experience.
Okay.
Yeah. So I guess I can just kind of talk about some other perks to further kind of tell you about WABT. So we provide free breakfast and lunch facilities and free vending machines, free of cost to our employees.
Okay.
We have quality coffee and fruit available at your leisure, and we offer subsidized massages and a gym and child care if you have need of that. And I guess kind of to go back to the work culture a little bit, and this is usually a benefit to most people, is that we don't worry too much about position, and the CEO doesn't think of himself better than the rest of the employees. And so many times the CEO will just call and check up on the rest of the workforce.
Yeah.
So there isn't any of that in our company.
Okay.
So I promise if you take the job, you'll really enjoy and you'll really see the benefit to working with us.
Okay. Well, thank you. As far as me taking up on your offer, some of the things that kind of are a little like I guess holding me back is as far as like numbers and like before like I do join a company, I want to like have at least an idea. Like I know you said as far as bonuses, you can't give me an exact number, and I know obviously that's based off of my performance with the company. But I want to kind of like I just wanted to go back and kind of like figure out, is there like a limit? Like can I exceed? Is there a percentage space? Like just to like figure out what exactly the bonus would, because I understand it's again based off of performance, but what's like the percentage or what the system works? I'm just wondering on that.
So like if there's a cap, is that what you're asking?
Yes.
Not particularly, no. It's contingent on your performance. So not that I know of, I don't think that there is a cap.
Mm-hmm.
But it's not like you can just make hundreds and thousands of dollars more each or pounds, I guess, more each year.
Mm-hmm.
But as far as I know, there isn't a cap.
Okay.
But the 60,000 pounds would be your base salary.
My base salary. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Another question I had: do you guys do vacation days? Is there a vacation period that I might have, or?
Yes.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And how long is usually that?
It's your standard 2 weeks.
2 weeks.
2 weeks, yeah.
Okay. Well, I really want to work for this company. I like you said, it's a top 10 in the UK, and I really like basically what the benefits you told me. I really want to. The one thing that is holding me back actually is the uncertainty of how much I'll get paid. Like I said, I understand that you guys are in a time freeze and you guys are, the economy's not doing so well, but I also have to consider my options. I do have some other offers on the table, and right now money's a little tight. I just, like you said, I just graduated college, and I'm just trying to figure out what's best for me. But like I said, I definitely want to work for this company, and maybe you could work with me. Maybe we can meet like a middle ground or something. I don't know if that sounds good to you.
What would further entice you to, because I understand money,
Mm-hmm.
and we understand that money is obviously a very important issue. What would further entice you, I guess?
I guess what I would be willing to ask is I would want 3 weeks of vacation rather than 2, if that's okay. And I would also like if you guys could give me a signing bonus of $7,000.
Mm-hmm. So with the bonus,
And again, that bonus is to help me move. I wasn't very clear on what the moving packaging was. Again, this is just for me to like get settled and get comfortable, and basically just to help me ease in. Because again, this is a different country. I'm not too familiar with it, and I do have a couple friends that work there. That's why I'm definitely really want to work with you guys. But I just want to figure out if you guys are, willing to help me out a bit.
okay, I could probably negotiate with my superiors on the 3 weeks. I don't see why that wouldn't be unreasonable.
Mm-hmm.
With the signing bonus, however, that might be a little more problematic. Like I said, again, I stuck out a lot, like my
Mhm.
neck out for you, and since times are a little bit tough, I can't guarantee that bonus for you, unfortunately. I wish I could, but I can't.
Mm-hmm.
And this is just because I don't want to say, hey, we'll give this to you and then we don't.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Because we believe in honesty, and
Mhm.
I want to be completely honest with you. I can't guarantee that.
Okay.
So I could negotiate with my superiors about the 3 weeks vacation,
Okay.
and I could see that being a possibility. But unfortunately, with the signing bonus, maybe if it was a bit lower,
Mm-hmm.
maybe we could. But
What were you thinking around? Because then I do have another proposition, and that would be
okay.
I understand you guys need 5 years of experience. You guys want that before I move up. I was thinking rather than a signing bonus, and after a 12-month period of me working with you guys are willing to reevaluate me for that position. Rather than waiting those 5 years, I would just wait 1 year, and I wouldn't ask for a bonus. I would just ask for those 3 weeks of vacation, and that basically, based off of my performance off of that year, to give me the opportunity to advance. Again, like you said, it's based off of performance, and I do know that, and I'm just wondering if you would be able to do that.
I do like that proposition. I do understand that you are skilled at sales. Again, I don't know if that's something that I can guarantee. I could maybe guarantee 3 years instead of 1 year.
3 years instead of 1 year.
Yeah, I could maybe that I could see that more as a possibility. I'm just saying.
Okay. So as far as, let's say we're doing this, let's say you'll consider the 3 weeks of paid vacation, and then you also will consider the 3 years, and then if I could possibly get, because we were talking about bonuses, if I could drop it down to 3,500, would you be willing to work with that?
That would probably be a little bit more reasonable, yes, within our.
Okay, so just to basically make sure we're on the same page, I'm just gonna you're saying I can get 3 weeks of vacation, or you'll look into it to try to make it possible for me. 3 weeks into vacation, a reevaluation after 3 years for me to possibly move up. Again, this is based off of performance, and a $3,500 bonus, signing bonus.
Yep. So yes, I will speak with my superiors about this. About to clarify the extra week of vacation, the 3,500 signing bonus, and the what was I'm sorry.
After 3 years, the
the
opportunity.
the 3 years of yes. So I will speak to them about this, but I think this is very much more reasonable.
Okay.
And I'll get back to you on that. But yes, I think that's something that maybe we could agree on.
Okay.
Yeah.
So yeah, again, you said it, you'll speak to your superior. So if that does happen, I am definitely 100% on board to definitely work with you guys.
Okay. Well, I'm glad to hear it. I will get back to you on this. Again, I'm really excited. I see a lot of potential in you. You could do well for us in at WABT. And so I hope that this works out. I truly do. And I'll get back to you with this proposition.
Okay. And just to kind of go back, as of right now, can we consider this a deal? As of right now, again, you said you'll get back to me, but as of right now, can we consider a deal unless otherwise stated? Can we? Just because I just want to make sure we're on a.
Yes.
Okay. Sounds good. Thank you so much.
All right. Thank you, Larry.